Now, Kingspan's got a goal, Luke, of net zero energy by 2020. What do you think drives companies like Kingspan to aim their sights so high?
Sure. So what we're seeing around the world is as energy costs go up, as concerns around carbon go up, companies are identifying energy as a core strategic issue. And a subset of those companies, like Kingspan, are not just identifying it, they are focusing on it and acting. So they're looking at their energy efficiency, they're looking at their energy productivity, they're making their businesses more productive as a result, and they're setting themselves up for the 21st century.
So would you say that Kingspan is sort of setting the goal here, leading the field?
I think Kingspan is positioning itself really smartly as a manufacturer in Australia, because what we know about manufacturing in Australia is that it's in transition, and that dealing with things like energy efficiency, process efficiency, resource efficiency, where you're setting up a new facility like this, making sure that it is really cutting edge, means that you're incredibly well positioned for taking on the markets of the 21st century and indeed exporting into Asia.
So there are lots of lessons here to be learned by other businesses, by other manufacturers around the country from what Kingspan is doing here.
I think so. I think Kingspan is one of a handful of companies that really has their eye on the ball in terms of where the market is headed. And I'm very optimistic after what I've seen today around the capacity of Australian manufacturing to make that transition and really embrace the advanced manufacturing opportunities of the 21st century.
If other manufacturers don't follow the sorts of leads and listen to the sorts of things we've been hearing about here today, what potentially could be the worst thing that can happen to them?
Well, we're seeing with some of the concerns around energy security, energy affordability, reliability, that manufacturers themselves are saying that they are wondering what the longevity of their businesses are going to be in Australia. What some manufacturers are realising is that they actually have an opportunity to take control of their energy costs, to make smart investments in energy efficiency and process efficiency, as I said, to make the most out of every unit of energy that they're using, and in so doing make their businesses more productive. So look, there's dangers for manufacturers as we go through this transition, but there's also opportunities, and I think it's important to focus on the positives, and what Kingspan is doing is an example of that.